Waits back, replacing the injured Jarius Norwood, who got hurt on the opening kickoff last weekend against New Orleans. And out to the 21 is Weems.
On defensive ends, 3rd and 5 for Breeze. Wide open Graham, second catch today for the rookie. Fujita from behind brings him down. It's a first down catch and run.
Drew Brees. And the pass to Jimmy Graham, and it is ruled a catch and a first down to the 37-yard line, a gain of 13.
Really nice grab here by Jimmy Graham. And talking to Sean Payton yesterday, he told us this is a guy to watch. This is an athletic guy with good hands, and you certainly see it demonstrated there as he goes low to make a nice catch.
Former North Carolina high school basketball star so far today. This will be play action, and Breeze gets rid of it, and the pass caught. Touchdown by Jimmy Graham. It's down at the 35. Breeze looked underneath, then he hits Jimmy Graham, the rookie tight end. So Graham and Thomas having to play with Shockey hurt.
Breeze down the middle, and look who's there again. That's Graham.
Hands down in there, comes up with the catch. Again, for a tight end, the sweep spot, the area I can throw the ball.
Down 11 after that late touchdown and the field goal. And that is a catch for a first down up to the 46-yard line.
Breeze fires and completes it. That's Jimmy Graham. And a young tight end, 23 years old, a 4-year basketball player at Miami. Played football at Troy just 1 year, and Sean Payton raves about how good this kid can be.
Looking for the seam, and he's got a man. That's Graham. Graham down to the 10-yard line.
Starting to get that time. He's going to make throws like that. And look at the accuracy of this throw right over the fingertips of Chinedum Ndukwe and Jimmy Graham.
They're down in 6. Breeze getting good protection, steps up and caught by Jimmy Graham. And the rookie from the University of Miami makes the catch and a gain of 21 yards.
Throw, of course. What a catch by Graham, and it's a touchdown. Jimmy Graham, the rookie out of Miami. His second receiving touchdown of the year, and the Saints have jumped in front here in the opening quarter.
This is unbelievable. This is just the definition, pure definition of throwing a guy open. Drew Brees throwing the ball the only place he can, reaches up with one hand like pulling down a rebound.
They're going to throw it again. And this time a touchdown to Graham, his second of the afternoon. And a much-needed drive and score by the Saints.
At the top, Breeze looks that way, goes that way, touchdown, New Orleans! Saints take the lead.
Oh, you see it coming a mile away, Mike. They got Graham one-on-one with a safety, Moore. And Sean Payton told us this guy Graham is coming on. He's going to be the steal of the 2010 draft.
And Graham, the former basketball player at Miami, into the air for a touchdown.
He's in great position right into here. Watch the way he trails, but this guy is so big, has such a reach. Drew Brees, I'm surprised he didn't put it a little higher.
Chase Daniel in the game for the New Orleans Saints at quarterback.
And he looks for and finds his man, Jimmy Graham.
We're all higher than Reggie Bush's. Did a great job in San Diego, and now Breeze throws, and that's a great catch on a spin around. The running back here from the 22-yard line, and Breeze throws, and it's caught up at the 41-yard line by John. And Breeze wasn't ready for the snap. That caught him off guard, but still he recovers and throws and hits Graham, and that's a first down. He almost pulled a Leon Lett by holding the ball out in front of him. Second down and 8. Breeze steps off the spot, then throws and finds the open receiver. I recovered it. On first down with 5 minutes to go. The pass into traffic over the middle is caught by Jimmy. Breeze. The fake to the outside to Graham. Touchdown. Touchdown Saints.
79-yard completion from Brees to Henderson. And now he's going up top again. And there's Jimmy Graham.
Last year, yeah, if he can elevate his play, look out.
Here's Jimmy Graham. And that big weapon with a first down out to the 39 and a 1st and 20. Brees completes to Graham. And that big body tight end runs right through.
On 2nd and 8. Brees over the middle and wide open for the catch is Jimmy Graham. And Graham inside the 10, inside the 5. It'll be 1st and goal.
And I was just talking about that passion.
Brees down the sideline, has a man, touchdown. Jimmy Graham. Brees over the middle, complete to Graham. Up the seam, got his man inside the 30. It is Jimmy Graham for a 1st down and a penalty marker.
To New Orleans. Off the play fake. Brees throws. Jimmy Graham, touchdown.
The improvement that he's made.
Pierre Thomas in the backfield with Brees. Brees throws to Jimmy Graham, his tight end. He's got a 1st down up at the 3 yards and 1 touchdown. Puts it up again. This time deep for Graham. He's got it. The big tight end with great hands goes up and takes it away. In search of consistent offense. Brees gets time, puts it up deep. Jimmy Graham's got it. And the tight end rumbles down the sideline. And he's taken down by Dwight Lowry. Another big play to Jimmy Graham. 59 yards.
Brees. And Graham with the catch. Panther fans looking for a stop here, and there's the pass. It's caught, and it'll be a 1st down. Breaking away is Jimmy Graham. Brees' pass going up on top, and it is caught.
Actually, a great play by Godfrey to strip the ball, get the ball out of there, but Graham, tremendous concentration. I'm telling you, these basketball skills, that's going up for a rebound. It's soft hands, it's body position, and what concentration by this guy who's just burst on to the scene.
2 average from the 20. Brees up the middle, and another terrific catch by Jimmy Graham. 1st down at the 30. And here's Brees again, and again it's Graham with a 1st down.
3rd down throw, and what a catch by Graham. Graham moves the chains, and then he talks about it. Flag down, going up the seam, and it's caught. Graham with a big catch, and he's out of bounds. Looking for Graham. Graham has it, and there's that ability as a former basketball yards.
Well, this is good coverage by Rondé Barber. Watch him go up and get that. We were talking to Sean Payton yesterday, and he said Fridays is typically a red zone. You work on the red zone. They don't call it red zone day anymore. They call it Jimmy Graham Friday.
Got a man. Graham inside the 15. What's going on there? Graham had a little bit of a flop there.
And Brees throws. That's caught by Jimmy Graham. It's their first 3rd down. On 37, and they convert. That's Graham, and the tight end takes the ball to the 39. Issue that cost them a couple of games earlier in the season, and now it's caught by Graham and Jimmy. 1st and goal. Brees trying to go up and over 300, and Graham helps him out by making the catch and getting into the end zone. Jimmy Graham picks up the low throw, and why not? Slam dunk. Numbers for Sproles and not the passing numbers for Brees, and Brees to Graham for the jump ball and the touchdown.
1st and 10 from the 15. Complete at the 25 for a 1st down to Jimmy Graham.
To the left, going out as a receiver for Drew Brees, but Brees pass caught by Jimmy Graham.
In Drew Brees' hands and say, go get us another touchdown.
This is what the great ones do, and there's another completion to the 30-yard line. Jimmy Graham once again. what confidence he has in finding Graham and getting the ball to him.
He's such a big target.
Pierre Thomas, the running back, play action on first down. Breeze drills it, and it's caught for the first down to Jimmy Graham. And the tight end out to the 35.
Breeze to a wide open Jimmy Graham. Oh, he hurdles. Off the fake to Thomas. Breeze steps up. Now he throws wide open in the end zone. Jimmy Graham, touchdown.
Play, even if they don't get the first down, will help. Breeze middle shot, caught. Jimmy Graham, the tight end. His 63rd catch gives New Orleans a first down.
That's his 63rd reception, but look at him nudge Osi Umenyiora to help the tackle and pass protection.
From the 31, Breeze towards Jimmy Graham. His great tight ends in giant territory. 24 yards and a first down.
At the bottom again.
Right back to the slants, and Grant scores the touchdown. Slam dunk.
I don't know how the Giants think they're going to cover Jimmy Graham one-on-one. If they watch the red zone film I've seen for the last 10 weeks, coach a defensive back to stop this big receiver.
Well, he's 6'6", 265 pounds, and
take to Pierre Thomas, looking for another shot. Crossing the field is Graham. Jimmy Graham. Is he inbounds? Stepped out behind the play. Inside the 5. Now they're going to talk about it here, the three officials.
I've never seen a big guy run out like that. And watch Jimmy Graham start across the field and then break it back to the corner route, and the ball's thrown perfectly. But Jimmy Graham can run these patterns at full speed for a big guy. It's rare.
11 from the 19. And Breeze hangs in right over the middle, goes to the tight end. Graham makes the catch. Last season, 3rd and 7, blitz coming, and the pass caught by Graham. He gets taken out by Harris. So they dial up the blitz. The running back on first down. Takes the hand. Breeze all day. Graham on the outside. Takes the ball to the 22-yard line. Gain of 14. Combo, 2nd down and 7. 4-man rush. Breeze over the middle. And that is caught by guess who? It's the Graham show.
Now on first down, over the middle, wide open Graham. Jimmy Graham, bad back and all, down to the 5. I'm not believing.
First and goal at the 1, and there is the fade pattern to Jimmy Graham, who holds on, stays in for the touchdown. And timing that jump against Jamarcus Sanford purposely and perfectly, and there is the layup. And of course, he's used to that from his days as a basketball player in Miami.
Well, you talk about a mismatch. Sanford on Jimmy Graham, 2 feet down. Drew Brees will tell you there's not a person in this league, I don't care who you talk about, there's not one person in this league that can cover Jimmy Graham. There's a spot where I can throw it. Jimmy Graham told us last night, I'm starting to believe Drew. And I'm a believer as well.
Breeze lost this one right into the hands of Graham, who's pushed out of bounds. Passes by Drew Brees, forging in front by a solid margin. 2nd down and 16, and on the run, the pass to Graham.
First down throw, screen set up for Jimmy Graham, and Jimmy Graham's got a first down at the 36. Bottom of the screen, split wide. Breeze runs Graham down here. Breeze for Graham down here. Touchdown, New Orleans. And another slam dunk.
Mike Tirico must be calling the plays. He's in the pocket. He escapes. He gives Graham time to uncover, and as you said, that's why point guards don't cover power forwards. Look at him get up. 10 touchdowns. He's just starting to play the position.
This one for Graham, and now we'll see if they spend a timeout. They do. The Green Bay, then those two flip-flop, and Atlanta becomes the 5 seed. This pass is hauled in by Jimmy Graham with a one-handed, right-handed catch, backing up behind Jordan Sen. That's where that basketball background comes in pretty good. I didn't think there's any way he was going to be able to make that play. He's fending off Jordan Sen with his left hand and goes up and then pulls it in with his right.
Now 2nd and goal. Breeze. There he is. That's a record. Graham has got a touchdown as he's into the end zone. 20 yards, and now he's past the great Kellen Winslow for receiving yardage by a tight end.
Strikes fear in these teams that are throwing the ball the way they are.
Daniel with a throw, and that's Graham. And Graham, at last report, with what Gronkowski is doing, moves ahead of the New England tight end.
And that's caught. Graham on the outside. 13th play of the drive. And a quick toss to the outside for a touchdown. Caught by Graham. Extending across the goal line, and the basketball player from the University of Miami with a slam dunk.
Yeah, it helps when nobody's
guard to the right. Breeze on 2nd down to the end zone for Jimmy Graham for a Saints touchdown. You are so bad.
I tell you, that's big right there, because Jimmy Graham went down almost the exact same way as he went down in the first quarter, coming from your right tight end spot, number 80. And here's that matchup issue in the red zone. Drew Brees with great location.
4-yard line, empty backfield. Brees throws, Jimmy Graham makes the catch inside the 30, and Graham is inside the 10, and he takes it all the way for a Saints go-ahead touchdown, 66 yards from Brees to Graham.
Never made as a quarterback. This might be another one right here. I mean, you got Patrick Willis tight underneath, you got safety help with Dante Whitner behind him, and he still throws it to Jimmy Graham, who makes a heck of a catch.
Touchdown, Jimmy Graham. A familiar New Orleans Saints connection.
4th down, where do you go? Go to your guy. Showing some of that
Miami hoop moves. Yeah.
You go to the guy you trust.
On 3rd down, Breeze wide open, and it's Graham. Jimmy Graham is 2nd quarter. Each team with 1 timeout remaining. Breeze steps up. Breeze trying to get away from the rush. Unloads it. Caught by Graham. Jimmy Graham still going. Flag is down. Carmichael says.
Special play caller too.
2nd and 5. Breeze gets away. Throws. Touchdown. Jimmy Graham. Graham dunks it. And the Saints are an extra point away from tying this one up.
Breeze complete for the tight end, Jimmy Graham, for a Saints first down from the Redskins 20-yard line. Breeze with time, he throws, Jimmy Graham makes the catch for New Orleans, touchdown and a spike. Breeze on 2nd and 5. Oh, what a catch by Jimmy Graham.
On the hash mark. Graham, that was easy. Touchdown, Saints. And the dunk.
A little bit looser with the safety. He's really got to be, they've got to disrupt him somehow. If he gets a free release down here, you can see him stretched out there, turns around in the end zone. Boy, you're just going to have to be tighter on him down here, or mug him on the line of scrimmage. He's just the connection between.
Here Thomas at the tail, looking for the corner. It's there. Graham again wrestled out of bounds by Godfrey. Yeah, Jimmy, we hear you.
Now we got to disrupt his release here. He gets off fairly clean. He gets behind the linebacker and it puts a safety in jeopardy.
Going out to the corner, and Graham has it. Boy, it's good to be 6'6".
Able to get through there.
We saw some of them last week. There's a throw, a catch, and a big-time hit. But Jimmy Graham holds on.
Breeze, spread out, throw, touchdown to Jimmy Graham.
Jimmy Graham lost the football on the way to do his dunk over the crossbar.
That was a call, first down and 20, and this one is caught by Graham, who's left alone. Lowers his shoulder and has a first down to the 35-yard line.
And Manning, East start 0 for their first two. Fake toss. There's the first completion of the game. It goes to Jimmy Graham, and the tight end coming back after missing a game with the ankle injury.
Work against you, and with a little chip, release.
7-yard line. Breeze, and is able to thread the needle and hits the tight end, the former basketball player.
Backer may be this time Danny Trevathan. You are going to get this offense going with.
Breeze to Graham, and Graham from the 18. And Graham makes the catch in the end zone for the touchdown.
Breeze over the middle, it's caught. Saints love deep passes on these plays. Jimmy Graham. Kurt Coleman trying to rip it away, but he's no Charles Tillman from Chicago. Sitting tight to the formation on the right. Breeze looking, swinging it out. Graham. Great move. Touchdown, New Orleans.
That's why Drew Brees is a Hall of Fame quarterback. What he did there is amazing.
Down at 5, 3 wide receivers. As Breeze fires, that Gucci talked about in the open, it's Jimmy Graham. Breeze on 2nd and 8. It's Jimmy Graham for a Saints touchdown. Clock winding down. Saints get the snap away. And then Breeze throws it. It's caught for a first down by Jimmy Graham. Takes it into Falcons territory. Breeze steps up and throws. Again, it is Graham. 2nd down and 4. As Breeze fires, it is Graham. And he is in for his 2nd touchdown and 2nd slam dunk today.
And if you're going to do this in man coverage, then you've got to give him more safety help over the top. William Moore's got to be able to get there soon.
47 for a first down. And they do. It is Jimmy Graham down the sidelines. Another huge connection.
Out of it, not taking advantage. Exactly. Slant and go. William Moore jumps a slant.
Offensive lineman for the Saints, play action, and wide open is Jimmy Graham for the touchdown. On the 10th play of the drive. Here it is, and the Saints, Jimmy Graham. Nothing like a former basketball player, as you pointed out.
On 2nd and 9. Pump fakes one way, play action, and then down the middle to Graham. And it's 1st and goal, New Orleans. 17-yard pickup.
He wins off the line of scrimmage. Watch the defender whiff on him. Doesn't even touch him. That's a win immediately because Stephen Nicholas can't cover him.
But he would like to get a touchdown. Down the middle he goes, and he might have one soon. Graham. And it was John Abraham way back there in coverage.
2nd and 5. Breeze finds Graham. Jimmy Graham is inside the 25, now inside the 20. Answer at Atlanta, at Baltimore, and at home against Philly. Pass is caught by Graham.
And walk off the field. We'll update you on his condition. First down and an immediate throw. And a catch by the tight end, Jimmy Graham.
Atlanta getting past these New Orleans Saints a couple weeks ago. Playing the Giants well was key.
Jimmy Graham up to the 41, and that is a first down. What a throw, and what an even better catch by Graham.
Down the middle of the field, and this guy, remember, is going to have wrist surgery at the end of the season. Wow.
That's what Jay Glazer was reporting earlier today.
So if any of those teams hang on to win, Saints would officially be eliminated. 3rd down and 7. Breeze throws wide open. Jimmy Graham for a Saints first. Pressure on Drew Brees. And that is a huge loss, Goose. Breeze on 1st down, wide open. Jimmy Graham takes it across midfield into Cowboys territory. 2nd down and 9. Breeze complete, and then the ball pops loose. And it rolls all the way down to the 2-yard line. Again, we'll wait for...
Saints starting off slow. This is a long third down, and it's caught. That's a big pickup. Pump. And he found his man. 7 passing yards from another 5,000. This could be it. It is. And a touchdown to boot. Graham. Second and 1. They convert.
Saints must get to the 45. Breeze fires, and Jimmy Graham picks up an Orleans first down in Falcons territory. Pass is caught by Graham, and he reaches for the end zone touchdown.
Now, Croy Bierman seems to be, his assignment is to affect. Now, Tony's just straight.
Nice form right there.
Doesn't Jimmy Graham do a 360? Gets you the 360, so he's showing up the big cheese.
He's got youth on his side.
3rd and 5. Wide open is Jimmy Graham, and he's into Bucs territory for a first down. As the Bucs trying to change their D. And Breeze has a wide open Jimmy Graham. He's going to walk in for 6. 56 yards. 3rd and 6. Wide open again. It's Jimmy Graham. Breaks the tackle, and he's down near the 26. Breeze looking for Graham. Again, Jimmy Graham. They got to get to about the 37. Breeze will launch it, and Graham has the catch in Bucs territory.
3rd and 3 out of the shotgun. Outside to Jimmy Graham. Breaks 1 tackle. Taken out of bounds by Gerard Powers, but a first down for the Saints. From midfield, Breeze steps up. Wide open Jimmy Graham. And he's brought down at the 30-yard line by Tyrann Mathieu. Sproles in the backfield with Breeze. Pressure coming. Breeze throws for Graham. He goes up and takes it away from Jeremiah Bell for a touchdown.
To diagnose a one-on-one coverage. Jimmy Graham in the red zone on Jeremiah Bell. Jeremiah, a former teammate of mine, this is not his fault.
Jimmy Graham only played 1 season of college football before entering the NFL, and while it gives him the feeling that he has to prove himself, quarterback Drew Brees told me that it's an advantage because he's been able to take Graham's raw talent and mold him into what it takes to be a tight end in the NFL. Brees and Graham both said that this helped develop their chemistry so much that both players feel like they can read each other's minds on the football field.
49. Short drop, pump fake. Breeze puts it up for Graham. He's got him. Oh, what a perfect connection. Graham out of bounds at the 20-yard line, a 29-yard pickup.
I just feel bad. I mean, this is one-on-one with Jimmy Graham. I'm not quite sure what Todd Bowles is thinking. You see Jeremiah Bell coming to the screen late there, but this is Jimmy Graham, an all-pro tight end. You just can't man up. We saw
Harris is a tight end to the right side. A tackle who's eligible. That pass to Jimmy Graham, and he's out of bounds for the first down. Jimmy Graham beat him again.
Well, again, it's hard to see if he was all by himself, but you see Mathieu in trail there. Just the matchup nightmares that Jimmy Graham creates.
And Jimmy Graham gets in. Touchdown!
How do you cover the nightmare that is Jimmy Graham? Patrick Peterson, I'm not sure there's a better corner that's physically gifted enough to match up one-on-one.
We haven't talked about Jimmy Graham yet. Breeze. Graham! Held on! Touchdown Saints!
And you see 22, Jamar Taylor, the rookie from Boise. He just gets into the game as a rookie. Watch Graham. Little out and up to the outside, and Sean Payton.
So here is Breeze from the 43, taking the shot. Jimmy Graham, home again. Touchdown New Orleans.
I've been telling you about that pattern. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself here, but boy, that pattern excites me. Sluggo seam, they call it here in New Orleans. It's like getting a beignet.
Second and 10. They keep throwing here up 18. And Graham with the catch to the 39-yard line. Sorry to interrupt.
Bears have been playing coverage, and they're too deep again here today.
Breeze finds Graham. And Jimmy Graham is down to the 45-yard line. The ball came out, but it came out after the play was dead, and he was down.
His coverage skills.
Breeze protected. Graham downfield, and it's dropped right into his lap.
On second and 10, Breeze throwing, post pattern, complete, touchdown. Jimmy Graham. Running out of the slot. There's Jerry Hughes. He gets a bit of a jam on him, but a lot of open space in there. The 13-yard line, Breeze to throw, and that's complete. Inside the 10, inside the 5, reaching for the goal line is Jimmy Graham. Touchdown.
Man, talk about a guy that gets to come in.
In motion on a 1st and 10. 4-man rush again, but there's pressure. Now Breeze going to go deep. He's got Graham. And Graham makes the catch. Fighting for the end zone. Touchdown. 51 yards to Jimmy Graham. Looking end zone. Graham. Touchdown, New Orleans. And the slam.
Brings it in.
That was a good catch on a little low throw. Breeze over the middle. He's got Graham who adjusts to make the catch. He's got a 1st down. David Harris on the tackle.
Yeah.
From the 7-yard line on 1st down. Breeze throws. Graham is open. And Graham finally gets knocked out of bounds.
On 3rd down and 3. Breeze comes to Graham, and Jimmy Graham's got a 1st down for the Saints.
Jimmy Graham starts to set it down like that's where he's going to be, and then Willis comes up to make a play, and then you run away from it.
Well within range. Pass caught by Graham. Makes a move down inside the 15. And now
Saban's got another stable of tailbacks over there. Play action for Breeze.
Oh, look at that double move.
Deep ball, Graham down the sideline. Not going to get him. Touchdown, New Orleans. And Graham, much like Tony Gonzalez, with the stuff over the crossbar.
That was a beautiful double move by Jimmy Graham. He's in line. There's the out. I like the fact that he turned his head to the quarterback. Defensive backs ignore that double move unless you take a peek back.
And Graham, for the 11th time this year, goes up. Twists the goalpost a little bit.
Gonna have to get the level out.
Oh, no. And his 11th touchdown catch of the year. They're going to straighten that thing out before Hartley tries an extra point. We'll be back. Post touchdown celebration for Jimmy Graham, up and over, and then pulls the goal. And they got to. This guy's the MVP right now. He's got to get out there with the longest level I've ever seen. Got to get that baby plumb. We've got the behind Breeze. Wide open Jimmy Graham on the run. And Graham still going. Falcons trying to bring him down. He finally ran out of real estate, or he might have taken it all the way. Wow. Here with a 1-point lead. 6th time this year with 100 or more yards. Tony Gonzalez did it in the day, and now Jimmy Graham, who looks up to Tony Gonzalez, has 100 tonight.
Sproles in the slot, and the pass is caught by Graham, who was outside of Sproles to the 12-yard line. What a shot there by Breeze and a gain of 20. Goes to the left. In the middle, it's Graham who holds on for touchdown number 12 on the season.
How do you stop that?
Bunch formation. There's some shocking offensive numbers from the Saints so far. Breeze looked deep. It was covered, and back to Jimmy Graham in the middle. Finally, some space as Graham gets to the 31-yard line.
Breeze
stepping up, throwing, caught, touchdown, Jimmy Graham. They move Graham into the inside slot position, then he cuts across the field, slam dunk, and the third touchdown in the quarter.
This year.
3rd and 4, and Brees throws, and that is caught. Jimmy Graham, despite good tight coverage. Brees threads it.
He snaps his head around, the ball is right there, and as a receiver sometimes it's so hard.
In the pocket, and there it is. He's over 50,000 to the 9-yard line. Goes Jimmy Graham, 1st and goal.
Fantastic.
From the 8, Graham reaching and in there.
No, he got across the goal line. Let's take a look. One-on-one on the outside with a corner. The ball clearly over the line. But how many tight ends do you know can flank out and out-quick a cornerback?
He's been good. 2nd and 7. Brees steps up. Pass is caught, and a big one. It's Jimmy Graham trying to outrace Thomas Davis, and Graham is into Carolina territory. That pass was contested at the catch, and once Graham got it, off he went.
You're going to see the pocket and how Drew Brees navigates it to buy himself some time. He threw the ball perfectly. I mean, he saw the leverage that Drayton Florence had. And when you go for the ball like Florence did and you miss, boy, there's nobody there then to help you out.
Longest play of the game, 46 yards. Brees has got Graham for the touchdown. Jimmy Graham. Touchdown number 15 for the big Saints tight end. And New Orleans back on top with the extra point coming.
That's like an alley-oop. We saw him go up earlier and make a play on the ball, and this time Quentin Michael, he's trying to get physical. You throw it up and let the guy who's 6'7" go up over someone 5'10". That's a great job of finishing this drive with a touchdown.
It's a 5-yard touchdown pass. Jimmy Graham with 15 touchdown catches. He's
closing in on 350 career receptions, and that one down the middle of the field. And the catch is made by Jimmy Graham, and he's to the 35.
Graham, the inside of the 3-receiver side. This is basically the same play they scored on to Lance Moore.
Barron, missing these last 2 games of the year, has had a solid year. Brees to the end zone, and that's Jimmy Graham, who's now 1 away from tying the all-time record of Rob Gronkowski. 2 possessions, 2 touchdown throws. 14-7 Saints. Good protection. What a throw. What a throw to Jimmy Graham.
30-yard line. Brees with time over the middle, and there is Jimmy Graham making his first catch of the night. Brees facing a 3-man rush, and it is caught by Graham. Jimmy Graham, tight coverage, backing up from the 8-yard line. And Brees throws it high in the air, and it is taken in by Jimmy Graham for the touchdown. So a play I'm sure they've run hundreds of times in practice, have run it a number of times in regular season games, pays off in the Pro Bowl.
Now Brett Drine about 5'10", and Jimmy Graham was a rebounder playing college basketball at Miami, and you get that.
Looking one way, McCown buys some great pocket protection. Jimmy Graham's available. Touchdown Saints. Patience, poise in the pocket.
Look at McCown at times, Joel.
It's weak in that game.
Out of the gun. McCown for Graham. He's got it. Touchdown Saints.
In a crowd, too, and there's another dunk and more flags.
With about 3 guys around him, but he led him.
Anymore, which our colleague Tony Gonzalez did for years. The throw, Brees, perfectly thrown ball to Graham. What a weapon, Jimmy Graham.
Jimmy Graham, before he was even fined the $30,000, he realized this past week that he has to stop dunking. He did say, I have a lot of passion for the game. When I go out there on Sundays, it's fun, and I feel and act like a little kid sometimes. For 4 years and however many touchdowns, I've always dunked it. Now I learned I need to stop.
Delayed rush coming from the Falcons. Brees on the run. 3rd down and 4. Brees steps up, juggled and caught by Jimmy Graham. Still on his feet.
From the 15-yard line. Brees to Jimmy Graham, and that is his first reception today, and he drags 3 Browns with him. This set of downs for the Saints. Again, it is Graham. Brees to the end zone. It is Graham who comes down with the football for a Saints touchdown. 3rd down and 4. Brees with time. Now over the middle, complete to Graham for a first down. 3rd and goal from the 1. Brees to the end zone. It is Graham. And it's rolled a touchdown. He crossed the plane. 2nd of the day.
Buster screen running with him, so you've got man there.
2nd down and 7. Under a minute to play, 3rd quarter. Brees to Graham for a Saints first down. Out to the 48. That's Graham on the outside. And it's Graham who makes the catch.
Brees from his 10-yard line completes. Jimmy Graham shoves away a defender. Robert Blanton just got in Graham's way, and it's a Saints first down.
Thought they would earlier in the game because of the injuries in the secondary.
And over the middle, Graham, and he's going to dive into the end zone for a touchdown. And we're going to have a 2-possession game.
1, 1, and 3. The majority of people would have flipped this one.
Starting on the 12 after the penalty on the kick inside the 5. Brees has time, and he completes the pass for a first down to Jimmy Graham. Like Lennon in that 3rd round, they went with Armstead. So here is Brees drilling it, and it's caught, held onto by Jimmy Graham.
A little over 2 minutes to go in the 3rd. Good, clean pocket. Deep throw, catch made, touchdown.
Man coverage against their best cover corner, and Jimmy Graham, welcome back. Had it all the way, and you could just tell the confidence growing as he made those catches, was getting tackled. He looked great in practice this week. Drew Brees felt confident.
You play zone coverage, you're going to lose tonight.
2nd and 5. Steps up and finds Jimmy Graham in the red zone at about the 17. $4 million in improvements as now Brees rolls out on the bootleg and finds Jimmy Graham, who launches to escape Roman Harper, his old teammate. They line up tight. They're going to throw. They're going to Graham, and he's got the catch for the touchdown. Jimmy Graham, 1-on-1, and he'll win it almost every time.
Well, just nothing you can do. A quick throw.
2nd and 16, and he hits Graham.
Bravo. Blitz, Brees in trouble, spins away, throwing end zone, touchdown! Jimmy Graham!
That was unbelievable. It really was. I mean,
Delayed blitz, picked up, Brees throws, great catch by Graham. He had a defender, Jimmy Ward, all over him. Brees, blitz coming, end zone, caught, touchdown, Jimmy Graham! You heard Pam tell us earlier, his 6th and 7th touchdowns of the year today.
Parrish Cox, that's good coverage. That's the basketball player in him. He uses his backside. He boxes them out like we saw Tony Gonzalez do so often, like we see Rob Gronkowski. It's really tough. And I think at that point,
Brees, time over the middle. Graham's got it again at the 40. But
Brees waits, throws, over the middle, complete. Inside the 20-yard line. That is Graham for a first down.
2nd and goal, 5 in the pattern. It's Graham in for the touchdown.
Brees looks that way, goes to Graham. This time he holds on and had the plane broken for a touchdown. And the Saints are still in it. Brees steps up, throws complete to Graham. Jimmy Graham passed midfield to the first down as he ran away from the rookie Kyle Fuller. Brees and the Saints taking over at their own 44. All kinds of time for Brees. Perfectly lofted to Graham. 2nd and 7. Brees throwing. The middle is vacant again. Graham leaping up and pulled down by that available leg.
Brees throwing near side. He's got Graham. And that's a first down. Down to the 40. Brees going that way. He's got it. Touchdown. Put it on their defense. Can they stop the Falcons and get the ball back? Brees to Graham.
Drew Brees to put it up. Jimmy Graham. Good pickup. And he is out of bounds.
First and goal from the 6. And that's a heck of a drive. Let me throw one to Odell Beckham Jr. Emmanuel Sanders back shoulder. I'll go to Jimmy Graham and use his 6'7" height. Oh, Jimmy Graham, who that was banned, remember, from the NFL. And Ryan throws. Touchdown.
It's a simple inside breaking route, a slant pattern, and when you get that big body between the defender and the ball, Graham usually wins.